back, Pisces. Let's get into a reading. We're going to do a no contact. If you guys need anything, check out that comment section. If the comment section is disabled, you can find it in the description. The hate has been insane lately, so I may disable the comment section depending upon what the comments look like. Let's get into a no contact. Friendly reminder, guys, if you ever want to see these first, all you have to do is become a channel member or go join my Patreon and you'll get early access. So someone here is overthinking a confession. On the verge of confessing, but overthinking. Okay, so yeah, fighting it. See? So someone is fighting a confession. Someone is fighting reaching out to you. Do you know what I'm feeling? Because what they're showing me is, first I'm hearing the song Hilary Duff, Let the Rain Fall Down. Let's go back to the beginning. If you know that song, you know that song. But the reason that's coming up is because a few days ago, we decided to play out in the rain, which is why I sound so bad. I'm not feeling so great. I knew as soon as I did it, it was kind of cold, plus it was pouring, that I would end up getting sick, and here we are. But was it worth it? Yes. So that's what I'm feeling here. There could have been an energy of someone needing to be kind of like recalibrated, recognizing, okay, this is what I want. I want to go back to the beginning. I want to go back to what we used to be before the arguments, before the disagreements, before whatever made us what we are now. But again, when it comes to me playing in the rain, I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't think we should. What if I get sick? And I was like, you know what? How many times do you play in the rain? And when I say the rain, I mean the rain. How many times do you go out and play in the rain? It's rare. This could be something this person's about to do that's actually rare. Maybe they don't confess. Maybe they're not the kind of person where they want to express emotions, thoughts. But they're on the verge of telling you something that would be a confession. So what does this confession look like? If they could say something to you in this confession, what would it be? I've been pretending. I'm pretending that I'm happy, but I'm not. I'm miserable. So what they would tell you is, I know you think I'm fine. I'm not fine. I know you think I don't care. I do care. So however you are perceiving them is not necessarily reality. Someone here is pretending that they're fine. Somebody could be looking for you, looking you up, seeing if you still work in the same place, seeing if you still live in the same place, seeing if you still have the same number. And this is why I'm saying that. Ella's been asleep. Ella's not asleep anymore. She's over here looking for something. She's on her hind legs. She's looking. It's like she's on a mission. What does this person want to say to you? My focus has been on other things. And for some time, I was more comfortable with what this was instead of progressing it. Okay, so maybe this person wants to tell you, I don't feel like they want to apologize for what their focus has been on, but I do feel like they want to say, listen, my focus has been on making my life better, my career, my money, my children, my dog, my cat, whatever that looks like. I've been focusing on the things that mean the world to me, the things that I could pour into, so then that way they would pour into me and I would feel better, I would heal. And because I was doing that, you've seen it as me not caring. You've seen it as me not giving a damn, when that's actually not the case. The case is that I was more comfortable with this staying minimal, this staying small, than taking it further and it being ruined. Now, Ella's right at my feet, and I just put my foot down and I felt her. She probably thought she was about to get crushed, but she didn't. That could be how this person's feeling. This person could feel that confessing to you will give you the ability to crush them. And they have to trust that you're not going to crush them. You're not going to go out of your way to be a prideful butt, to be mean. So let's ask this. How is this person viewing you? They view you as someone who's kind of mysterious. They view you as someone where they don't know what you're up to, what you're doing. They could view you in your element because the moon is a Pisces element. But they could view you as someone who's secretive. You got a lot going on and they don't know what that is. They view you as someone who's planning for their future. They view you as someone who could have turned your back on them just because the back is turned on this card. And the Three of Wands to me is an energy of, I'm focusing on my future. I'm focusing on the things that are coming in for me, not the things that have left. So you are definitely in an energy of, my glass is full. It might be half full, it might be 3/4 full, it might be 1/4 full. Don't care, it's full nevertheless. That's how they view you. How do they feel for you? They feel like they want some sort of reunion or celebration, okay? How are they going to make this happen? They're going to tell you a message of truth, maybe even a message of bad news. They're going to come in, they're going to be raw, they're going to be honest. They're going to bring up the past. They're going to tell you, I want to bring the nostalgia back in. I want us to remember the good times, but let's also discuss the bad times. Let's discuss why we are where we are now. Why I maybe pretended and you didn't think I gave a damn. Because let's be honest, have you ever been around someone and they have like a hella good poker face? Let's say you're on a road trip and you know the exit's coming up. They know the exit's coming up, but maybe they're a faker. Maybe they're driving and you're like, oh my God, the exit's coming up. You need to get over. You need to get over. And they could be like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. They're pretending. Deep down, they could be stressing. Oh my God, I have to get past this car. If I can't get past this car, I'm going to miss the exit. But maybe they have this face where it's like, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. I've got it. That could be something that took place. Instead of you freaking out internally, you could have freaked out externally as well as internally. This person could have just freaked out internally. And that could be something that they want to talk about. So how do they view this connection? They view this connection as something that they're not satisfied with. They could even view this connection as something that's a missed opportunity. They could, the world is in energy of this cycle's over. So what does that remind me of? If you've ever had a job and you went from like serving to management, or you went from working the front desk to work in a different department, that door's closed. It is then an energy of, I used to. That's the world. That's the door closing. That's a cycle being done. It is something that you used to do, but it's not something you do anymore. They could feel that they missed the opportunity to express something, tell you something, take an opportunity. What do they feel that they missed exactly? Giving truth, giving clarity because they were scared, because they were healing. So this person could feel that they missed out on giving truth, giving clarity, or enjoying a moment of happiness because they were scared. They could have been scared of opening themselves up to immense happiness because, again, let's be honest. When you get something that fulfills you, you know that it being taken is going to drop you to your knees. Example, some of you are in love and you maybe once had a fear of being cheated on, being effed over. But now that you're in love with someone who's healthy, your biggest fear is losing them. If you have a kid, before you could have lived life and been like, you know what? It's YOLO. You only live once. Tonight's the moment we got. But when you have kids, you really start recognizing, oh my God, life was great before I had them, but now that I got them, my biggest fear is trying to learn how to live without them. Whether that's them growing up, cutting off contact with you, or heaven forbid, going back home before it's their time. This person could have been scared of opening themselves up to a sense of happiness for it to be ripped away, for it to be jerked out of their hands. Because when you enjoy beautiful moments, you know that sometimes those beautiful moments don't last forever. And you have to really enjoy them while you got them. But that could have also put this person in a moment of, I need to heal. I need to rest. I need to reflect. I need to ask myself, why am I dodging a new beginning? And they could have even tried to go through a door that was not their doorway, or a door that was locked. Okay, so what is this person gonna do? They're going to try to manifest something to unfold. Are they going to take action? So they see you as a Two of Cups, but it's also something where they're stressed, they're anxious, they're worried. This person's losing sleep. This person is scared that you don't see them the way that you used to see them. This person is scared that you guys are so different that there's no way you can make it work. Do you know what's happening here? This is an energy of you don't know what you got till it's gone. And now that I know what I had, I'm scared I ain't going to be able to get it back. That's what I'm saying here. What do you need to know? You need to know that you need to practice forgiveness. So for some of you, you could have to practice forgiveness around the fact that this person was overthinking and stayed on the fence for so long. They showed me Humpty Dumpty when I said they sat on the fence. Now, if you know the story of Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. That could have been something here. This person could have felt that they were broken. They could have felt like they couldn't be the version of themselves that they were once were. It's like this person had to grieve a life that they thought they were going to have. They had to grieve a version of themselves they used to be. But they also had to recognize that the future version of them is going to be greater than the past version. But again, Humpty Dumpty come up. Now, I ain't heard the Humpty Dumpty in 10 years. This person could have felt that they were broken, that they were unlovable. But you could have to forgive them for staying on the fence, for not making a choice. Do I want to go this way or do I not? I cannot pick up these cards. This person could also have a lot of drama in their life. They could have suffered from a lot of headaches, depression. They could have felt so lonely that they started becoming numb and felt that that was the reality that they were meant to be in. What do you need to know about this person before they come your way? You need to know that you're going to have to make a choice. And I think what Spirit's trying to tell you is don't make a choice from vain. Don't make a choice from pride. Don't make a choice from ego. Don't make a choice based off of what this person would have done. Because some of you are going to comment down below, oh, they left me, F them. I hope they get stung by a bee. Oh, they want me now, not F them. I've got something better. That's not your higher self talking. That's not even the side of you that once loved them. That's the side of you that's hurt. That's the side of you that's bitter. That's the side of you that's mad. They want you to show up towards this person from a place of love. You have a choice. Are you going to show up from a place of love and go, this is how you treated me, this is how I view it, and yes, it's repairable, no, it isn't? Or are you going to be mean, or are you going to be vicious? You have a choice in this moment on what you want and who you want to be. And Spirit is saying, keep in mind that this person is human. Keep in mind that people do not act the way that you want them to act, and that's okay. But you have to decide whether or not you can forgive this person for what they brought into this relationship and where it's at now. They also want to remind you that you are a very loving, compassionate, and understanding person. And again, some of you are going to be really mad. Some of you are going to be a little bitter. Some of you might even feel like giving to this person's an unwise choice, and that's your choice. However, if you act just like this person would or could have, it makes you no better than them. And who we are is what we attract. So if we're walking around trying to throw people off their pedestals and kick them off a wall, you're going to attract that kind of lover because that's who you are deep down. And you can get mad at me, I don't care. That's what I'm saying here. Spirit is saying you have a choice. Are you going to show up from a place of love? Or are you going to show up from a place of, but I didn't get what I want, my feelings got hurt, so guess what, I'm about to hurt yours too. Because you can say something to someone from a place of directness and love and it still not be vicious. An example would be, it's interesting you're calling me now. You know, for so long you've pretended, yet here you are. And I'm really glad to hear that this is what you feel and what you think. But I've got to decide if this is best for me, because I've seen a side of you that I never wanted to see. I've seen a side of you that I didn't even know existed, and now I have to decide if I can handle that side of you. That's what I'm saying. You can be direct, you can be blunt, but you can also be caring and loving and say, listen, that was a reflection of who you were then, but I also had to deal with that version of you. And I know that that version of you might still come out when you're not getting your way. That's what I'm saying. Should you trust this person? They're saying that this going in the direction that it did could have really significantly helped someone see that, one, they're not a victim, They're a maker of their life. But it could have also made someone say, I'm tired of being in the cold. I'm tired of being in the drama. I'm tired of making choices to overthink and just be on the verge. I'm tired of pretending. Someone here could have needed this to take place for them to recognize that the reason it was taking place was because of their own action. That's what I'm saying here. And in divine timing, someone here could be putting an end to toxic ways, toxic behavior, or could be putting an end to them gravitating towards toxicity. Because if you think drama and fight or flight is normal, you're going to allow it. You're going to accept it. If you get into a place of chaos and fight or flight and drama and you're not used to it, it's going to wear you out. And you're also going to say, listen, I don't have to deal with this. I want peace. I attract peace. And this is not it. So I'm not going to be here. This is not welcome into my life. That's what someone had to do. Let's see what this person would say to you. I don't know why, but this deck has been like in my mind since I've started this reading. So I feel like something wants to come out. Let's see. Somebody could have like a rat terrier kind of dog, Jack Russell Terrier, some sort of like small dog that could hunt. Okay. I love you so much, and I'm needing to express this before it's too late, but I cannot find the right words to say to you about the truth. See, and that's the thing, and this is what I tell clients, this is what I tell family members, this is what I tell strangers. It doesn't matter what you say or how you say it, it only matters that you do it. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you come in and say, oh, I love you, you're the love of my life, or you're special to me. Those are kind of one and the same. If this person analyzes and analyzes and analyzes, they're never going to make the move. This person could be a perfectionist. Someone here could have also been taught that in order to be loved or in order to get attention, they have to do things perfect. So this could be the kind of like child to their parents where they needed to do things a certain way or they didn't get recognition. They didn't get what they wanted. So this person could be a perfectionist. This could be the kind of person where it's like, but I want approval. I want this to go how I want it to go. So that means I need to have it perfectly outlined. Not necessarily, because what's meant for you will be for you. You can't mess up what's meant for you. As long as you give it your best shot, you're honest, you're vulnerable, you're vocal, and you go after what you want, it's not going to pass you by. That's what this person needs to know. That's what this person needs to know. All right, one more. Our connection is intense and this scares me. So this is what this person needs to say. They need to come in and they need to say, I've been pretending. I've been miserable. This has not been fun. I really, really like you. I was more comfortable being what we were instead of taking it to another level because it freaks me the fuck out. And when I enjoy life with someone, 9 times out of 10, it gets taken from me. When I'm really liking someone, I fall in love with them. When things feel like it's going right, 9 times out of 10, that's when life takes a left turn and it goes wrong. And I didn't want that to happen. And that could have been me protecting this connection, but I'm realizing I'm not protecting it, that I'm actually driving it straight into the ground. Because you think I don't care. You think that I can't stand you, I don't want to be around you. That could be the energy here. So again, it doesn't matter how they say it, they just need to say it. If you know who this is for, send it to them. Maybe they can jot down what I just said and give it to you. That's what I'm saying here. This person's got to make a choice. Are they going to allow fear to hold them back? Are they going to allow the noise of their anxiety to continue to put them into a place of being stressed out? Or are they going to come in and say, can I just have a minute of your time? I need to tell you something. This person has a lot of pain around this. A lot of pain. If there was any drama in this relationship, there's a lot of pain around that as well. If they made a mess, there's pain around that. So this could have been someone who thought they were making the best choice and it wasn't the best choice at all. Maybe they were numb to the choice. Maybe they were numb to what they wanted. Maybe they made a choice out of panic. But yeah, so I'm hearing the Post Malone song, Morning. I thought I was strong enough. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.